Deshaun Watson getting all the love after going 15 for 25 with 179 yards in his preseason debut. Watson also rushed for 24 yards, most of those coming on a 15-yard touchdown run. So let's just jump on this overreaction bandwagon and make Watson our adrenaline performer. It is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Robin, Tom Savage, the starter, also looked pretty crisp. Who would you start if you were Bill O'Brien?
I'd start Deshaun Watson, and this isn't a reaction to last night or anything that could happen in the preseason. And I'm not even saying he's better than Savage right now. But if you're looking at ceilings, I think obviously you're going with Deshaun Watson. And all I heard last year, Maggie, was about how Alabama had a pro defense, right? This is a pro defense out there in college. They're so dominant. And he dominated said pro defense. So you can't tell me that he can dominate a pro defense like Alabama, and he's not then therefore going to translate to the pros. I'd like to see what he's got. I know they're stuck in this sort of situation where they think they're good enough to compete right now, so maybe they want a steward who they consider a steady hand. But I am a believer in trial by fire, so I'd go with Deshaun Watson.
Normally, I would agree with you, but I'm going to have to defer to DeAndre Hopkins, who is the most important Texan, I would say, besides J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney. And he said only 6 days ago, if anybody should be a judge of quarterbacks, I've played with the most in NFL history throughout my 4 years. Didn't fact check that. So I put the stamp on Savage, and I think that's all that needs to be said about it. I agree with you. I think Watson has the amount of experience. He's played against pro defenses. He has beaten Alabama in that pro defense. I think he would be more ready than most rookie quarterbacks to step in and take over the reins. But I'm going to listen to DeAndre Hopkins, who is everything when it comes to this offense and how important he is. If he thinks that Savage is the better quarterback to go with, I'm probably going to follow his lead. The other thing is, I don't think it becomes a massive news story if Tom Savage gets benched and then Deshaun Watson comes in. The story would be more Watson comes in, not, oh my gosh, controversy because Tom Savage got benched. So I don't think there's a lot of downside if Bill O'Brien wants to start with Savage, and if things aren't going well, make a move to Deshaun Watson.
The one thing I'll say, and I think you're right, is they're not one of these bad teams where you put a guy in and you're worried you're going to destroy him off the bat at the beginning of his career. I think he is in a situation where the support system could be good enough for him to start right away.